I'm Joe Baker, your host. We're going to work on harmonizing the energies coming from the sun, this recent coronal mass ejection. Uh, I've been feeling some of the energies. It's been a little bit, making me rather tired. So I'm using the tuning fork to do it, uh, both to create the energies that we're working to do and uh, to use the tuning fork to bring in assistance from the universe. Um, Kind of just going on a hunch here, and some tips from my listeners who could actually hear other broadcasts because of the tuning fork playing on the show. Kind of galactic sort of broadcast. So, with all this said, let's start forming our intentions. Okay. I'm just thinking about the sun, and admittedly, I'm more persuaded about the heliocentric model of things. So, if this offends you, this is not the show to watch. Okay. Um, all right. The CME coming this way. I'm going to work on its biofield, and well, we'll just say it has whatever its life range is of energy for this incarnation or whatever. We'll put it at 20 down to 0, like I do with the human biofield. 20. 19. 18. I am feeling a lot of energy in my hand. 18. 17. 16. 15. 14. 14. 13. 12. I'm working on an incoming geomagnetic storm from the sun. 16. And if you guys just want to play this over and over again, that might be useful. I'm feeling so much pulsing in my palm. It's off the charts. 13. 12. 11. 11. 10. 9. 8. 8. 7, 6, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 0. All right, and then let's just collect all that energy and bring it back to its its central chakra or whatever. This is unusual to biofield tune a storm, but hey, maybe it'll harmonize the energies so they're not so destructive or interfering. 20. Click, drag, collect. 10. 0. Releasing as if the storm had a chakra. Ooh. There we go. But I appreciate, I want to appreciate all those in the universe that are assisting with this work. Couldn't do this without you. I want to appreciate all those in the universe that are helping with my work on Joe Baker's Remedy Report. I appreciate your interest and attention in the work I'm doing and your amplification of those intentions. Awesome. May we continue to learn ways of perfecting our health and our diets. And may we come to a deep understanding of the science of our health and our diets. May we get past all of the disinformation and perhaps unintentional mistakes that have been embedded into our science textbooks. And now I would like to ask all those in the universe. Let's see. I need a mirror. I need to be able to see myself in a mirror. I've never done this live. This could be very interesting. I don't know exactly how to. There's a mirror back there. It's hard to see. All right, this is going to be cool. I have this ability to stare into a mirror and kind of go into an altered state and communicate to the versions of me that are in parallel universes. And I had a friend who could observe it once, and that's why I believe that I can. We used to gaze into each other's eyes, and she'd see like thousands of me. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening. Our world economy on Earth is going through some big changes right now. And I'm making this plea to all of you. The financial systems, the money systems, this method of taking value and ascribing it to something we call money and trading it around hasn't been done right on Earth in a long time. We used to use gold and silver, which had its uses, but none of those systems really represent the infinite worth of each and every human being on Earth. And what I'm proposing is that we create packets of value by forgiving damages or forgiving offenses that happen between people or a person and maybe a company, or between a person and a government, or between governments. And that this becomes the basis of issuing new money. And I need your assistance to use synchronicity to bring a team of people that can help implement these ideas on Earth, and to make the transition to the next money system be a money of the people this way. I have created one coin on the Ethereum blockchain called anti-money, AntiMoney, AntiMoney. And that is an inheritance for every one of us on Earth. That would be $10 billion per person. A $240 quintillion financial asset, which would be forgiving everyone else, as a general purpose forgiveness tool to supersede the world's economy. Maybe this CME can bring this knowledge of everyone's infinite worth to Earth. Out of this abundance, we would displace all the incentives for people doing evil to one another because of money. And we'd be able to act more as a cohesive crowd of people who just want to help each other, and where everyone has the assets to do so. This is my prayer. So mote it be. I'd also like to project the knowledge that vitamin A can be very dangerous to some people, and that there are huge reservoirs of vitamin A in the fat tissue of their body and in the liver, and that in some circumstances these get reintroduced to the bloodstream. Help us disseminate this information and help us learn all of the nuances of how the liver works, how it is triggered by even the slightest amount of consumption of vitamin A into dumping bile. Help us learn how to adjust and correct and recalibrate our livers and the sphincter of Oddi, which allows the bile to go into the small intestine. I ask for increased brain function, for healing of my brain. I want to send love and healing to our livers, livers, we love you. Help us to help you keep us safe from the toxins that you sequester. I see a comment. Hi, Kim. Well, we've been doing a lot of stuff in today's show. Uh, Mostly, I've been. I started out working on the incoming geomagnetic storm from the sun. I was feeling its effects and thought we needed to try to harmonize that. I had the idea to strike the tuning fork here, and that seems to help bring in other entities from around the universe who usually assist with my healing work. I thought maybe they could help me harmonize the incoming solar storm. I don't know if it's coming here, if it's going to miss here. There's been some things saying that maybe it's missing. It's a little weaker than one that happened about a week ago. And then I've been setting some intentions. I'm staring at a mirror over here off the side. That's why I'm leaning over a little bit. I'm trying to see into the mirror. It's a practice that I do, or stare into my eyes and communicate to all the parallel versions of me in parallel universes. And so I've never done it before with a tuning fork. So maybe we're opening up some extra dynamics here. I've had a listener tell me that when I'm striking the tuning fork during a live show, that she could hear another broadcast going on from the tuning fork. And it was kind of an alien tongue, and they could hear me and they could respond to me, and they were aware of the show, she said, and I was told that they're helping when we work on healing somebody. So anyway, it's very odd, but I'm the sort of person who believes in brainstorming and disregards I disregard the shame that it might bring, because the potential upside of what I'm doing is infinite, and it's kind of like betting on betting against the odds on something that would be really marvelous. I mean, the worst that could happen is I get a reputation for being loony or something. Um, you know, people thought I was odd telling them to buy Bitcoin back in 2009. So then just before you jumped in, Kim, I was asking for help with um, the anti-money project, and the forgiveness-based money systems that I want to promote on Earth, and I think we should promote it throughout the galaxy or the universe, across the multiverses. Surely in one of the multiverses, this is already a reality, and maybe we can pull. Yeah, let's ask for that. Please pull us in the direction of the multiverse that already has forgiveness-based money in a very successful way. Pull us into that timeline. essentially we all have infinite worth, each one of us. I mean, when you look at, uh, you know, your newborn baby and you think about how much it means to you, the intense love, care, and concern, it's worth so much more than all the money you would ever earn. It's worth more than all the money in the world. Yet we're accustomed to the idea of using money. So we need a transition tool, something to transition us a out of the system we're in into something that respects the infinite worth of every individual. And that's what these projects I have at forgivenesscapital.com are about. Well, particularly, there's two of them, Remedy Coin, and I call it anti-money. Antimoney.net. Ooh. So I ask for more synchronicity, continued synchronicity, to make me aware of better ways to teach this information, for ideas for adoption, and for circumstances to bring this to the world as it is needed. Whew. All right. Does anybody need any healing? Any part of your body need work? Otherwise, I'll just start working on the liver. This could induce a bile dump, and if your liver is saturated, that could be a condition. So just follow on with the show if you agree to forgive me for any adverse reactions that might happen as a result. Oh, Kim has a shoulder problem. Let's work on her shoulder. All right. Which shoulder? I'll work on both of them in the meantime. Is it up here, or is it up on this part of is it up close to the neck, or is it out toward the end of the shoulder? And it's on your left side. Okay. And I'm going to work on the timeline of it. Listen to the numbers I say. I'm going to count down from 20 to 1. Oh, so both. It's the whole range. All right, let me work on close to the neck too. All right, and from the side, I'm working on the shoulders. So keep in mind, if you feel something, remember what number it was that I was saying, and then we'll get in closer on that. I'm going to go around a circle once for each number, and then we'll do the numbers of a clock, and we'll find out right where the trauma, the root trauma cause for the shoulder pain, and or some of the foundational trauma places, and we'll work on it. We'll find that spot, and we'll clear it up. 20. 19. 19. 18. 17. 17. 16. 15. 15. 14. 13. 12. 11. 11. 10. 10. 9. 8. 8. 7. 6. 5. 5. 4. 3. 2. 2. 1. 0. Did you find, was there any place you felt it? Now I'm going to go and grab all that energy and bring it back to the shock, probably your throat chakras, where the shoulders are. Yeah. 20. Click, drag, collect. 10. 0. Releasing it right about here. Inhale deeply. And this will, and exhale deeply about 4 or 5 times. We're pulling your energy back into your chakra system. It's been stagnant and stuck out in the in your biofield, kind of like a dent in a car. Oh, Kim says she felt it everywhere. Awesome. Well, you can play this back. There you go. We finished that up. So nice and deep breaths. Kim, watch your balance as you walk around for the next 2 or 3 hours. All that energy that's stuck out there it was stuck out in the biofield, has a kind of mass to it, and it always has affected your balance. And now some of that is cleared out. And the more you watch this section of the show back over again, you'll get to a point where you don't feel it at all. you say you felt everything. So play back the recording, over and over again. And if you feel a part of it, you can skip back, use the left arrow key, and sometimes that'll scoot you back in the show a little bit. I'm on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter as Remedy Report. So, find the one that works best for you, skipping backwards, like skip back like 20 seconds or something and play it through. You can play those pieces through until you clear that part of your biofield, and then go to the part I did at the end, which is probably at 35 minutes into the show, where I use this like a magnet and pull everything back and re-enter it into your chakra and allow that to start orbiting again. Great. Well, thank you, Kim. And here's my, a lot of people come and, they get a lot of benefit from this show. And I've cleared people's livers. I've cleared kidneys, people with kidney failure in stages of kidney failure, and brought them back a significant way back, and the doctors have never seen that before. In that case, so it was it's extraordinary. But if you can help, send something via PayPal. Maybe make a memo to see if this is a lasting change on your shoulder. Clearing out the trauma in the biofields helps the way we grow, the way we heal, the way we behave. Sometimes it even has bad behaviors can be associated with things that are in the biofield. So anyway, if PayPal is not good, I've got an address here. You can mail a check. Or I've got another address if you want to send piles of gold. And I can do cryptocurrencies too. I'm pretty good at that stuff. Well, great. I have one other treatment I can do for your shoulder. I have this device for the time being. I have two things I'd like to try. We'll do this, and I'm going to do this. It's a gyroscope. I'm just going to put this up here and work on your shoulders. It was an intuition I had one day about using a gyroscope for healing. What do you think about the gyroscope? Is that helping? I want you to also, Kim, be mindful that your shoulder's in a delicate state, and even if I make it feel better, that doesn't mean you can go around abusing it. like you might want to continue to keep it in a sling for a little bit and allow everything to get a lot better. All right, here's the other part. Let's see if I've got this plugged in. We can do that. It's not a problem. Won't take much. Right, and you can play that back over and over again. Uh, I thought to play the tuning fork at the same time so we get additional help from those in the universe that wish to uh, help. Didn't feel anything with the gyroscope. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me know. Also, you might put my phone number in your contacts. I'm in the U.S., so it's +1 262 806 8031. And if you ever have some kind of thing, maybe it's a tooth pain that's just putting you over the edge. Um, I helped a woman with that the other day. Her whole side of her face was hurting, and I got it down to just the tooth. So it's kind of good. Um, and then my email. Well, I gave you the email address for PayPal. You can use that. That'll work. PayPal at remedycoin.com. We're also working with forgiveness-based money and stuff, and this is an address I'm going to put on the screen: forgivenesspubliclicense.org. For those of you that are into legal contracts and stuff, that's a kind of a contract I wrote where people can forgive damages and create a financial asset as a result of that, of doing the forgiveness. And it's worth the value that you forgive. So, and we're all about creating a marketplace of people who understand that these assets have worth and value, and not only as they are, but they have the use and promotion, adoption of these kinds of financial instruments in the world will change the world to be a better place. See another comment. It says shoulders are tingling now. Yeah, let's see what else can we do with your shoulder. Well, usually I create a bag of ozone gas to do this, but I'm going to just imagine I'm taking the nitrogen out of the air and then charging it with high voltage. And then I'm just going to bring this cloud down. I'm also imagining that we're grounding you right now and kind of working on both shoulders. Might as well, right? It's kind of like I imagine I'm cross-eyed and I have a head over here and a head over here and the shoulders. It's really important that you understand that the vitamin A is causing a lot of inflammation in the body. There's other things you can do with your shoulder. There's exercises you can do where it's called flossing, flossing the nerves. You probably want to go to a therapist. There's therapists that can work on giving you certain stretching exercises for your shoulder. That might be really helpful. There's a guy who does. There's people who do a certain kind of acupuncture that insurance even pays for, and man, they'll put a needle right through the muscle at the spot where the nerve is, and then they can reset that nerve. So that could be really helpful for you. But yeah, go back and play this episode over and over at that part back around 30 minutes where I was working on your the biofield for your shoulder, where you felt it everywhere. You shouldn't feel the tuning fork like that. It's you're only feeling it because there are distortions in your biofield, and those need to be treated. And you'll be glad you did. All right, I'm gonna kind of flutter through that area. I'm going to start imagining some patterns of energy. Just kind of get different flow states and super. Well, I hope that works really well for you. Again, there's my PayPal address. I think I can put that on there. PayPal at remedycoin.com. And any donation would be greatly appreciated. I seem to, I think, I think I suffer from like ADHD and some of these things. So I don't really have a a really good way to make money these days. Not in the ways that I'm. Do I do Zelly? I do. Um, I do. And let's see. You can. Oh, it has a different email address for Zelly. Or I can give it the phone number would probably be best. Just use the 262. And I think I'm overdrawn right now, but there's that. That'll help pay for some of the overdraft fees, I guess. Anyway, yeah, and I Joseph William Baker. So you should see that on Zelly when you use the phone number. Thank you so much. Fantastic. I hope all this works out. I feel good. We've done something. Oh, there's one other thing that I do, and it's kind of to harmonize a region, and anyone can use it. Oh, name is better. Let's see. Well, there's another email address, and that is with Zelle, and it's JB at RemedyCoin. There, it's on the screen. JB at RemedyCoin.com, and that's for paying with Zelly. Guess I need to do a placard for Zelle and have the email and the name. I can do that right now. In a time like the present. And the Zelly is like a kind of like a PayPal in the United States. Well, that didn't work out so well. It needs to have the. Anyway, I'll make a new placard somehow that'll work better. But all the information's on there. You could do a screenshot if you need to take it all down right away. In fact, if you'd want to call in, you could. But so that's all that information. Thanks so much. Let's hope this achieves all the goals we've set out to perform in today's show. Thank you. Joe Baker's Remedy Report is a show about bringing harmony to the world through economic innovations, health tips, increased awareness, and just as a disclaimer, I like to say the show's for entertainment purposes only. Wink. And maybe that'll keep me on YouTube. I don't know. They don't necessarily like the things I do, especially when I start working on people with ozone. They've taken one of those shows down in the past, and then talking about other subjects, they've taken some down. So I have to be a little careful, and sometimes I don't broadcast on YouTube because of that. Yeah, I try to broadcast on at 1 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. Monday through Friday, but I don't know. I've gotten off that schedule a little bit. Got probably 400 shows that you can watch if you look back at fb.com/remedy report. Thank you. Thank you, Deanna. She says, keep on doing what you're due. Yeah, I was thinking about it today. I was watching one of my daughter's, little promotional videos she did about herself and her acting and all that. And I thought, that's the best thing we can do is just be ourselves to the nth degree, unapologetically, be true to ourselves, be authentic, bring forward, what your life has to bring to others. And that's, I think, really the key to our success. And I don't know. I don't know if you can call me a success or not. I think um, I feel like I am in some ways, and in other ways, I'm just wholly uh, struggling. But okay, well, that's good. Another show in the can. So thanks, everybody. We'll see you later. Deanna, Kim, thanks for chatting. We'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Have a nice weekend. Oh, there's another comment. Oh, Deanna says, of course you are a success. Thank you. All right, bye.